Hello everyone, today I am going to talk about the most important cue card for your IELTS speaking, and the topic we have today is talk about a time when you received horrible service. Horrible means something which is unpleasant that you did not like at all, and the follow-up questions are when it happened, what happened wrongly, and what did you do. Right, so whenever we always start with a very brief introduction, and here we have the introduction. People visit various places in the hope of getting or availing exemplary services. Exemplary means extremely beautiful or something like giving an example. You can give an example of the same thing to other people, that is exemplary. Instead of using good services or better services, you can use exemplary services, right? However, sometimes they will disappointed and disheartened. So disappointed and disheartened, both these are the negative words. Instead of using like they feel very bad, very sad, you can use these words disheartened and disappointed, right? Now we'll start with the first question, when it happened. It happened last year in winter vacations as we visited Goa with family members. Okay, and we went there because we just wanted to celebrate our new year, to get rid of hectic schedule, or in other words, to break monotonous routine. We decided to visit Goa and we visited there, and what we did is we made all the online bookings, and when we see the pictures over there on the portal, the picture showed elegant room with all the essentials. So we were quite like mesmerized, we were quite fascinated to see the pictures, right? And we booked it immediately. But what actually happened once we reached there and when we saw the services, the room was musty. Musty means full of foul smell. We didn't like at all. At the same time, it was quite small with only a double bed. Nothing else, no table, no chair, no other like luxuries, nothing else was there in that room. And we tried to contact at reception. Definitely it was not acceptable at our part at all, because we have made the booking, we have seen the pictures were showing something else, and when we actually reached there was some other scenario. So we tried to contact at reception, but they denied to change. Denied, they said no, we can't do anything, right? So to add fuel to fire is an idiom, means to make the situation worse. Finally, that was okay, right? We were not happy, but somehow we thought that's okay. We tried to manage the things, because if we are not getting any solution, it's okay. We tried to cope up with that. But what happened after that, when we ordered the dinner, that was overcooked and tasteless. Or in other words, if I say, that was the awful food I have ever had. I didn't want to go with that, so we went to market to take something else, something which was really delicious or palatable. We went to market. But now what happened the next morning? There was no hot water available. We wanted to take bath, but no hot water, since the geyser was not working over there. So I was extremely angry, I was furious, infuriated, since we paid in advance, and due to the peak season, staff didn't bother. They were not paying any attention, they were not paying any heed towards our problems, our complaints, our grievances. No, we were not entertained at all, right? And we didn't have anything left with us, no option left. So what we did afterwards is we checked out immediately. We thought it's better to leave the hotel instead of struggling or fighting with the staff who have nothing to do with now. So we didn't want to spoil our fun, and we booked another hotel which actually digged a hole in our pocket. Dig a hole in someone's pocket means proved to be very much expensive, though it was expensive because we had to pay again, right? But somehow we did that. So finally, I must say that I can never forget such a nightmare throughout my life. Nightmare is something which is a very bad experience, can be called as nightmare. right? So that was my experience, a horrible service that I have received. I hope you really like the topic, and there are certain words that I used, and I'm just going to have a look on those words once again. Like, we have used the word availing here, so availing can be used instead of getting. Then we have exemplary instead of good services or beautiful services, anything, just use exemplary. Then we have disappointed, disheartened. These words can also be used when you say that we were very sad or we didn't like the services at all. Next is another word that we have used here is hectic schedule and get rid of. Get rid of means I just want to get away of, release stress. Get rid of and break monotonous routine. Monotonous is having the same thing again and again. That is monotonous. And the next we have is elegant. Elegant is stylish. Stylish, which is attractive also at the same time. Then it was musty. Musty means damp, foul smell was there coming out from there. Then another we have is denied. Then this we discussed, to add fuel to fire to make the situation worse. Then we had awful food, something which was not good in taste, or something which was not good is awful. Then another we have is like furious and infuriated. Instead of asking that I was angry, I was furious, right? And the next is this one, right? Dig the hole in our pocket and nightmare, right? So I'm quite sure that when you use these kind of vocabulary words, you can definitely score 7 or 8 bands in your IELTS speaking. So keep on learning with me. All the best.